When it comes to shooting at night, you're going to have to use a tripod or some other means of keeping the camera rock steady. Almost always your shutter speed is going to be longer than a full second, and there is no way you're going to handhold the camera without blurring the image. In the camera, on the camera menus, if it's available to you, you want to lower the contrast and you want to lower the sharpness, because lowering the contrast will help you to see more detail in the darker areas of the image, and lowering the sharpness will help to cut down the noise, which tends to be much higher at slow shutter speeds and at very high shutter speeds than at normal shutter speeds. You also want to turn on noise reduction for that same reason. And you want to make sure that you don't meter for the light sources themselves. For instance, these bright street lights in the picture. If that's all we metered for, we would have no detail in the street or in the buildings at all. And if the subject is still, or the fact that things are moving doesn't matter much to the success of the picture, you might want to try bracketing exposures as you're shooting. A lot of cameras have an auto bracketing mode. It's not a bad thing to use when you're uncertain of exactly what your exposure should be. You can always preview the images you just shot, delete the ones you don't want later, so it costs you nothing to take extra exposures. And finally, remember that night blurs can make interesting abstracts. So don't be afraid to shoot. Once again, you can always delete something after you've shot it. You haven't lost anything. If you didn't get the picture in the first place, then I guarantee you it won't be interesting.